Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Hey guys, so once again welcome back to the TNDL season 3, which is a Valentine season. It's just the third day, but yet still a sixth game of the tournament. Here we're gonna witness the Cullies versus the Asta.
It is Radiant Spam.
Here we have who's been with the with my casting, like the co-casters, Katie Back, as well as 10K Pro Coach.
Hi guys, my
Hello,
name
bro.
is Kshitij. I mean, yeah, you can call me that if you want.
10 seconds remain.
You can hear me, right? I mean, there's no disturbance, right? Just to check.
5 seconds.
Yeah, dude, all good, all good. Audio check is good. So first bans, we got Nyx, Puck, and Undying. Thoughts? Anybody?
Dire
What do we know about the players here? You know,
Ayunt himself is actually like the
Hype it up a
Asta
little
captain. Asta captain is actually a Undying spammer. So I don't know why he banned it. Maybe he meant to pick it. I don't know. Anyway, maybe he's scared of his own
10
hero.
seconds remain.
or he's just sick of playing it. You know, he wants something
5
new.
seconds
Yeah,
remain.
maybe.
Radiant's turn to pick. Mars.
Whoa. I actually like when
Let's pick Mars.
yeah, I like when teams pick their offlaner first, because I feel like when you have a support that is strong against a core,
10 seconds.
it just makes the core have to itemize more defensively.
5 seconds.
You know, because like for example, the Mars is obviously gonna get some farm in his lane, but if your post 4 is someone who's really good against like the enemy carry, then you force that enemy carry to itemize differently. Like he has to itemize to sort of
You must choose.
survive the post 4.
It's the first Bangalore of the tournament. No one really liked this guy.
I agree, but at the same time, they've just picked their post 4 now. So I mean, I'm guessing it's a post 4, but they didn't really pick it to counter the enemy safe lane. But I think you're right. I think that option is always nice. And Mars is a very reliable pick. It can't generally go too wrong with this hero. You know. Also, he can be a potential mid as well. So it's not really. It's pretty nice to pick him first.
Incarnate.
Talking about the flex picks, we have a void spread from the Cullies.
And
This
Pango,
is
dude.
another hero that I like being saved. I like seeing being first phase picked. You know, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, whatever he can play, whatever. Lot of mobility, lot of catch. Pretty flexible pick.
Also, the drafts this time have gone by pretty quickly. Like they've barely dipped into any reserve time. So I think they've come in with a lot of strategies thought out ahead of time. And Mirana is also very strong when you have like another stun in lane, because the chain stun is what makes it like really deadly potential. So you already have a spear stun with some Mars right clicks into a Mirana arrow is huge damage.
10 seconds.
For sure. And what do you pick against Mars Mirana in lane? You know.
I actually think
it's
Slark.
also interesting that
Sorry.
yeah, Slark is pretty. But the thing is, Slark is very. Even though he can dispel the stuns, he will be harassed a lot. I don't know if he can get a lot out of that lane. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good, but he needs a good support.
Actually, There are some times when Ursa can actually dodge the Moss Spear when he uses the Earth Shock at the close range. That would be fun if they are actually gonna do that.
Not sure if they'll pick Ursa against Mirana. You want? I mean, I think, yeah. I don't know what they want to do with this Pandy here. The Void Spirit could be mid, could be off.
Maybe
Pandy
they're
could
going
be
for
mid,
like the
off,
full
or-
vector draft. You know,
Yeah.
Pango has a vector ability, Void Spirit vector. If they go invoke a invoke a shard, then that's one more vector. I think I jinxed their like reserve time thought process because now suddenly they're both are dipping into lots of reserve time in the ban phase. The thing is, Asta
What
has
made
revealed
them,
their
suddenly, yeah.
Asta has revealed their lane,
Yeah, go on.
but Cullies is still a bit flexible.
Turn to ban.
Again, what I like is that they have two heroes that have escape and mobility. Of course, Mirana Arrow is a good way to lock heroes down, but you need to take good engagements, good fights. So they'll probably want a more reliable disable than a spear or an arrow.
Yeah, like even the Moss Arena into Spear, it's not like really reliable against these two heroes. Like the Pangler, he just can swashbuckle out of the arena, or even the Rolling Thunder, and Voice Spirit have is Dissimulate as well as Acid Step. So lots of escape mechanism from the Cullies.
It is Dime's ban.
Banning the Lycan since they have picked up the counter already.
Ten seconds remain.
I think here they're just kind of dipping
Keeper of the Light
into.
ban is very interesting.
5 seconds.
I think they're just dipping into like all the meta bans, Cortal, Lycan. Just anything that can be annoying in this current meta.
But I think maybe the Keeper of the Light ban played some part. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Keeper is also one of those heroes that's. It's just really annoying because Cullies already have like a high mobility team. Like Pango and Void Spirit both have really good
It
mobility.
is Radiant's.
And with a Cortal, you can just instantly, like, your carry's farming on the other side, you're like, oh, he's not going to show up, we can take a fight. But if a Cortal's there, you just never know when that hero is going to come in. Like, you always have the threat of the whole team suddenly showing up. And again, another Storm ban, again, another high mobility hero who can, like, start engagements and get that jump potential.
5 seconds remain.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if they needed the Storm. I don't think Radiant want to pick a hero like Stormfield. I think they have two heroes, two cash backline, for that mobility role. Maybe I didn't expect them to pick. I wouldn't have expected them to pick
Dime's turn.
Storm anyway.
Dusk.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Now they have three heroes to cash backline.
And a lot of skill shots, dude. Literally, now 3 of the heroes have like skill shot type abilities. But Tusk is a really good answer to like Mars Mirana. The snowball save is always really good. You can get people out of Mars Arena.
Yeah.
You can save them from a really long stun duration. I really like this Tusk pick, and it's also good for initiating and setting up the Void Spirit and Pango for like a good Pango ult or like good Void Spirit Q.
I think for Dire, there's a lot of for Radiant there's a lot of mobility and catch. Maybe Dire should look to pick something very tanky. It feels like the Radiant have quite a bit of nuke damage as well.
5
They are very ganky, very gank oriented team. They look like they want to run around and kill people. Oh.
Dire, yeah. I mean, I guess Radiant
No,
is also
Radiant, I
kind of
meant
like that. Yeah, I think. I hope we're gonna see.
I was talking about Radiant.
Oh, Radiant. I mean, Dire is also the same, dude. You have Clock, Mirana, like both these heroes want to just run around the map, Mars maybe not so much, but I guess once he gets his Blink Dagger or Yules. But yeah, I think we can expect a lot of like.
I mean, Dire have 3 melee heroes.
Yeah. But they also have high mobility, so I don't think the Clock is really. Like, literally everyone except the Tide can get out of Clock cogs, so I don't know how effective it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure what their thought process was when they picked the Clock. Maybe they just want to control the early game a bit better.
10 seconds remain.
Or maybe
also, where is Clock gonna play? So I thought it would be a 4 Mirana, but now they pick Clock. Where is he gonna slot in? Is it gonna be a mid Mars or something? I don't know.
It can be. Maybe a bit unlikely, but I feel like Clock has also been played a 5 a few times recently. I think it's not.
Yeah,
it's not exactly
like even the
too bad.
Tusk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind Monkey King. I guess they have 4 melee heroes. Again, they have the kite to run away from the ring and stuff like that, but they need. I mean, I can see even Monkey King is kind of susceptible to ganks in the early. I mean, he could be ganked, but I think he's a decent pick against the Tide Hunter, Tusk, and 4 melee, of course.
Seconds turn to ban.
Still nobody likes a bad rider.
Ban. The Dire should look to ban a carry now because that's the only thing remaining for Radiant. Probably, I mean, Monkey King is a very reliable pick in this patch. So,
Radiant's turn to ban.
okay, they've banned a mid. Are they do they think that it's some Tide carry or something? Because I don't know why they banned a co-op.
I hope they won't be doing like, ha, jokes on you, Tusk is our carries, the Cullies.
Seconds. 5 seconds
Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Void Spirit mid from the looks of it. It's gonna be Tusk. Oh, actually, okay, that's also it's very interesting that I don't know where Pangolier fits in this draft. It could be a Tusk 5 though, yeah.
Yeah, like there are times the Undying has been going for 5, so we would like strength portion 5, like the Tusk or Clock who can just run around these people at the early gaming phase just to make sure the zone out them. I mean, every carry would like that.
Yeah, honestly, like Pango and Void can both be played mid. They can both be played 4 also.
Yeah.
So I feel like they've just left it flexible and they're gonna pick whichever suits the draft better. And
I think Dire need a tank. I think I don't know. Okay, let's see what they pick.
Troll Warlord,
Yes,
here we go.
Both teams knew what they wanted for the last pick.
yeah, very interesting.
Asta's draft looks like more active or fighting drafts compared to the Cullies.
So guys,
I think
predictions.
Troll can be
they-
kited pretty well this game.
I think this is gonna be a very like skill-based matchup. I think it can go either way for both teams. I really like the Troll pick though. I think that's definitely a very good answer to a lot of what Asta offer. I guess I personally I think
Troll
it's
has
just
an
gonna come
amazing
down to
core
gameplay.
matchup against Monkey. Yeah, for sure. I think it depends on which team has more tempo. it's about which team will take the initiative, because they both have heroes that can gank really well. They have a lot of mobility. They have see, one team has Mango, Tusk, White Spirit. They're going to be running around. Same, just like that with the Dire. They have Ember, Clockwork Mirana. They're going to be mobile. They're going to try and get kills. It's about who takes the initiative and who presses the issue, because and Monkey King will want to farm. And it's about who creates the space better. That being said, Troll has a really good core matchup against Monkey King.
Prepare for battle.
Okay, so they
Go
want
with
to
the
roll against
introduction nice and
Monkey King.
slow.
Yeah. Do that. I'm sorry.
So onto the Radiant team, the Cullies 2.0, Antidote onto his Troll Warlord, Rizal God onto his Void Spirit, Legend M playing his Pangolier, Hatchet 6 playing his Tusk, and ZL playing onto his Tide Hunter. To the Dire team, the team Asta, Kubi onto his Clockwork, Lynch playing onto his Ember Spirit, Hurt Locker playing onto his Monkey King, Booyah onto his Mars, and finally Ayunt playing onto his Mirana. So an instant smoke play coming up from the Dire team.
I don't know what
Just
the
to second
plan
the
is.
first blood.
30 seconds to battle.
I mean, just like I said, is their attacking draft, so they can easily pick off a first blood if they can do right now, but
Both teams exploring. Both teams want that first kill. Actually, yeah. Troll wants to be up against Monkey King, and that's understandable.
oh
think
yeah,
it's a
but the
decent
Dire team
matchup.
actually has the high ground vision over here. They got the advantage, but Legend M, he had already revealed over here. Lynch thinking about what to pick up, but he picked up a Flame Gust, so it's not gonna connect on anymore for now. But trying to go onto this on top of the Antidote, tried up a Mirana arrow, but it's gonna miss for a while. Antidote slowed up with this Willing Axe range thing. Oh, nice dot from him, but the bonus strike gonna come onto this guy. But Antidote, is he gonna go down? That's the only thing. If he wants to use Popper's Fairy Fire, but it's not gonna be useful either, since they made sure to get the first blood.
Did he just stop there to die?
Maybe.
I think he just wanted to die and respawn rather than just stay under the tower and.
Yeah. Like, let's get this over already. I don't wanna waste my TP or something.
An aggressive tri lane at top. They want to put some pressure onto this Monkey King.
Actually, if you see this draft, like, they got nothing to deal with this Trident Ravage, so every time they got the Ravage in the team fights, like the Team Dire, they're gonna be extremely cautious. Like, they can't really do anything about that, as long as they burst him out of the team fights, you know. Oh, Scooby, kinda super low. Make sure to use the tag team effectively. Still going under, like under the tower. Scooby pops up his battery as well, but they're not gonna get anything out of it. Mirana arrow, not gonna carry it once again. Ion.
So good play from the Radiant to recognize that not only will Troll have a good matchup against Monkey King, Tide Hunter should be able to deal with Mars very easily.
The next label play.
So actually they tried to pick up the Mirana at the top, but he instantly TP'd back to the tier 2. So like, if they like kinda go out of position until they reach the level 2, it's gonna be really hard for the team. But now they are like forced to do the trial lane thingy with against the Cullies. Let's see what's really gonna happen right now. It's carry versus carry in the top lane. Hurt Locker.
This is gonna
Okay,
be a
Battery
messy
Assault on top of the Hazard 6. Still doesn't have the snowball. Oh, he got the snowball by right now. Pumps up his tag team, so he kind of super low with the Swashbackers with the tag team combo. But who's gonna go down first? I don't know. Like, really, Scooby trying to juggle the trip, but it's not gonna be helpful. He still have his bonus strike if he want to use it. Now he would use it. But the arrow connected onto one Pangolier doesn't have a lot of a follow up, but still. They're trying to catch up this Iron who still haven't reached his level 2. But I like the Herd Lucker, he would cover him his teammate right now.
a very messy lane. I mean, this is kind of what I wanted to see in terms of it's just boring when it's a passive lane. While as messy as this is, it's just way more interesting to see. The Angelier blocks the pull.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the reason they picked up the
They go on Mirana.
okay, Mirana, pass up his stake. I mean the fairy fire, my bad. But Clockwork trying to hold on to this ground, pass up his battery, Cog as well. Actually super low, but who's gonna go down first? I was not like really so okay. No one's gonna die for now. I mean like the Clockwork, the Tusk, it's about the yearly fighting thingy. They can deal a lot in level 1 as well, so that's what they're actually trying to do. Once again, pass his battery assault, casually, arrow, trying to connect, not gonna connect, only onto this new degree for a while. Hurt like got a Jingo stacks on top of him, but Scooby, is he gonna get saved? Never mind, the bonus stack connects, but no, the Hudson 6 is not gonna go down for now. It does have snowball if you want to use it, possibly fire. As for the stick charge, it's probably not gonna die for now. Regent Rune, the first power rune of the game. Riser would bottle up.
All said and done, it still looks like a very even game. Both spirits look like they're evenly matched at mid.
Ultimate sacrifice.
Although Void Spirit does have the 6 denies, that should give him a slight level advantage. Maybe if he gets a rune, it will be okay. Was the rune taken? Okay, he has a
Regent Rune, yeah.
He'll be very comfortable there. Ember does
He could have killed that
possible-
Ember Spirit if that Aether Element connected like that before, But it was slightly.
I think it'll be difficult until he gets. I mean, he doesn't have to try until he's level 6 anyway.
Once
The
again,
focus on the
nice
top
shot
lane.
block along with the weird cogs over here. But the snowball is there to save this Pangolier who got caught up in the Marana's arrow. But hurt like this guy is super low. Part of his bonus strike on near the tower end, so they're gonna get a lot of armor. Marana leaping towards the rune over here, but Legend M, is he gonna die for this? Arrow is holding on to this. Oh yeah, the arrow would definitely miss since it doesn't have the vision over here. But this guy is super slow, super low. He's still going onto this guy, but okay, Rizel is there with the rotation for just to make sure to get the stone. But Pangolier, he would go down. Can he actually kill this Scooby over here? Yeah, that's our asset step we want to use. Actually, that's double asset step we want to use it. Make sure to get the double kill over here. Oh, snowball on top of the hurt locker. MK trying to juke around in the trees. He made sure to make mischief into one of the trees over here. Well, that was really funny. But Lich, he's got forced to TP towards the top, trying to get someone. But level 1's sharing chains and the slider phase, so not gonna get anyone for now.
Both these teams are playing well in a sense that they aren't fully committing to these to any fight. They're just skirmishing. They're just trading with each other and they're disengaging, which is nice to see there. As of now, if you look at the last hit count, it's very similar. I mean, Troll has 8 denies, which is again I think that's the purpose of bringing him to the top lane. But these 6 heroes in the top lane, they've been aggressive, but at the same time, it hasn't gone to a point where either overcommitted. Like we have seen 2-3 times that they want to go inside the tower, but they get back. Same thing with Mirana. This is a very
the mid pops up his DD Rizel. Oh my god, he does have a remnant, but still I'm not sure. Like maybe he didn't have the mana to get back, but still. Rizel make sure to pop up his head off. Oh, at the bottom, booyah! He used to solo kill the Tide Hunter over here. We're using the Iron of Blood as well as a spear.
Is under attack.
that was unexpected. I think we all ignore the bottom lane thinking it's gonna be stalemate and
like really. Oh, at the top, kinda super low. Hurt like arrow is coming, not gonna connect on anyone though. But still, used up a shard. Nice rotation coming up from the lanes as soon as he died. But Anito, is he gonna die though? Yeah, that's how a flame got maxed up to make sure to get a kill on the Stroll Warlord. Downtime for 20 seconds. Oh, the Titan is right now here. That's how a Ravish if we want to use it. But
Is under attack.
kind of in a weird position right now. Even Moss is here. Hurt Logger use up his Primus Spring coming into the fight. Tag team has been used under Ravage on top of the 2. But no one's gonna die for a while. Even Ember. Oh, even Rizel is here. Cullies. I'm not sure like what they're gonna do right now, but actually he's just gonna ignore everyone, go on top of this hurt locker as well. And the clock has gone down to double Asta, got the double kill here. He's in the mega kill streak right now. ZL just gonna man fight over this Mars, but he doesn't have any more spells to deal with, so he's just gonna casually leave this Mars maybe. But gotta edit him if we can actually connect it. Yeah, make sure to get it connected, and the Snipers would do the trick to nuke him down. Yep, triple kill. Scooby is back again alive, but he's just gonna joke around the trees to make sure to share the damage, but this guy, he's just gonna die. Oh my god, ultra kill. Actually, this can be a rampage. Ions, this guy is super low as well, doesn't have any more spells, does have 360 if we want to use it, but the rampage! The first damage of the tournament, Rizel, Waterman, less than 10 minutes, and it's already a freaking rampage into the game. What a guy, Rizel.
That was brilliant. They committed to it. They knew that the enemy did not have spells. Ember had used 3 remnants. Mars did not have arena. They saw the opportunity. Even after the troll died, they saw that the enemy did not have the spells required to take a good fight, and they just committed. They went beyond the tower, not just under the tower. They went beyond the tower to get those kills. Pretty impressive, and very impressive calls as well to commit to it. You know, the Void Spirit had full HP, full mana, I think, and he had all his spells. Yeah, they went for it, and wow, it's very refreshing to see a rampage this early into the game.
Yep. Well, it's still like the less than 10 minutes game so far. I mean, there's still a lot of things to come, you know. It's not the end of the game actually. Just a casual early rampage.
But I do think that there's a certain problem with having this very snowbally Void Spirit out here on the map. It's not good news for Dio.
Oh, the rune time once again has changed 6. Actually, that is level 5. Earthlogger is here, got caught up by the shot. Brilliantly done by this guy. Even Antidote is here if we want to use Pop Sniper's Halt. Actually, yeah, make sure to use it. But Hookah's coming with the extra armor. This is not going to be anyone. But he used up his 3 remnant over here. Ember Spirit can actually kill anybody over here. Has a 6. He got caught up by the other remnant. Rizel make sure to save his teammate somehow, but it's going to be helpful since the flame god is still available for him. But there's still a double kill onto this Antidote over here. Nice arena of the from the Booyah. And the 3 gone down for the Cullies over here. Right? Is he gonna survive over here? That's the thing. Oh, nice. He took down by him. And one more Asta step, he would make sure to escape. But Ion still have an arrow. Is he gonna use it right now? Is he gonna use it right now? He's still thinking about it. Oh my god! Really well played, the Ions. That's, I mean, I wonder if he had the vision over there for that arrow.
From the caster's point of view, we knew where he was, but I don't think Mirana knew where he was. And I think this is kind of a misplay from the Radiant. There was no need for them to invade the enemy triangle there to take a fight like that. They could have just stuck to top and taken it, I mean, which they are doing now, but it was an area of the map that they did not have to go to. I think that if they could have thrown any team fight, it could have been there. It could have been there. They did get the
like
monkey
saying,
king, however, also.
Oh, I don't know. After all this hard lane, like the Hurtlock SMK is still going queued up for a battle for you. Do you really think this is the right item they actually want to go?
I don't think so, especially because of how fast the enemy is playing. I feel like they will continuously innate the jungle.
Okay, there's a one more teamer coming out. Oh, the tag team into Swashbuckle. That damage is so unreal. Still not gonna use this Ravage for now, Zeal. Okay, lane got slowed up by the lucky shot. But instantly possible bad defense to ensure the kill onto this Ember Spirit. I mean, it's a core, so yeah, why not? And likewise, Iron got caught up in the flank lines. Scooby, even at the back line, they're actually diving onto this tier 1. Oh my lord.
The Radiant are just out-tempoing, if I can say so, at this point, because they are taking the initiative, they are being more aggressive, and look at how pushed back they are at such an early stage. And honestly, that has to do with the net worth of the two mids as well. So it's a 6k net worth now, at least now, but Void Spirit is 2.4k ahead of the Ember Spirit, and that is huge. If Ember had an extra item, or at least a little bit more, another level, it could have been different because Ember does not have anything right now. The mid advantage is huge in this game, and until now, I mean, Monkey King died twice, but before that it was pretty even between him and Troll. But now it's a huge difference.
Actually, Zeal baiting out of every single cast of spells about here since Ryzen had an in-mid roll. Zeal, make sure to focus his Ravage on top of the 3 over here. Scooby and Ian, everyone went down. Nicely done with the Rolling Thunder as well. They're trying to catch up this Ember as soon as possible. I mean, he doesn't have a remnant. This guy probably gonna get cut as well. Mars died at the backline from the health and 6 damage. Have a Slide of Fist. Actually, he's dead.
Radiant should look to their top tower.
I think what I like about this is as well is how Troll is taking part in the fights. Sometimes Monkey King is a hero that can contribute in fights, but and if it's 4v5, sometimes it can be a problem. But Troll has been very active. He's been playing with his team, even though he's also going for Battle Fury. He's been playing He's been playing very active, and I think I like that. It's probably the plan as well. But I like that he's not playing away from his team. I mean, for now he is, but yeah.
I actually spotted onto this Lynch Ember spread once again, just kind of shit insane. Now, I'm gonna come in end anything for now. Oh, Ryzel once again going onto with his, like the aggressive gameplay. As I said, made a use combo with the Ether Remnant, and this would do the trick to make sure that this Mirana would go down once again.
This is rough. This is rough for the Dire right now. Especially because, I mean, again, Ember is 6 in the net worth, and it hurts.
Oh no, hurt locker the May got caught up once again. Still have one more SSP if we want to use it, but make sure that dodge the disable the mistake, but it's not gonna be helpful. Oh, once again, actually caught up the Scooby as well, since they had a nice little war near the tier 2 tower, but do they have one more spell to deal with the Scooby's clockwork? He still haven't reached his level 6, so like doesn't have a hook shot yet. 15 minutes mark. I mean, that's really sad for a clockwork,
This game is just looking really tough because of how much map control Radiant have, and that's the kind of meta we are in as well. It's all about map control and have nothing. It's 15 minutes and it's Void Spirit and Tidehunter hitting your tier 2s. This is not the best position for them to be in. And I mean, Ember has a casual javelin and has queued up Yules. Mars is actually the biggest hope Dire have right now because he's the highest net worth hero.
He's got the Ravage up if you want to use it. Zeal, possibly Arena, Booyah. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage coming from the gun. It's a 3-man, actually 4-man Ravage, and everyone almost gone down. Scooby instantly got busted up, and Axis getting thrown up onto the face of the Moss over here. He's gone down for the next 35 seconds, but Ember, he's got caught up by the eye shot, so he still doesn't want to use his remnant back, but Ryzel, he's made sure to get his kill on his eye as well. 12k lead, already going on top of the Cullies. It's already less than 20 minutes, Just like I said, the Ravage, if they don't really deal with this Tidehunter like super fast in team fight, they're gonna get hurt a lot.
The thing is, I feel like, especially with the item choices as well, Ember was going for a Maelstrom.
Look at the bottom, Ryzel, as a step, but Yule's not gonna instead used up in the crease. I actually thought that Ember was gonna die for a while, Okay, pause at the Mirana Earl for the first time ever in this game, and HN6. Nice eye shot to get away from the fight, but the bonus strike is right on time, right on the target, but still no one's gonna die for even possibly Sultan's come, and Ryzel, he literally baited everything and came out of the fight just like that. But okay, Ether Remnant not gonna actually right on the target when he used it right now, but Zeal, did he actually found the Cully?
The battle fury.
I mean,
storm.
sorry, not the culling, it's a quelling. The cully is the quelling blade.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack. Dyer's bottom
This is just again. Monkey King hasn't even finished his battlefield. I don't know what he was doing there with the fight. I mean, I understand trying to win the fight to get back in the game, but just use the other areas of the map because I really don't think they can take a fight right now.
The mid.
tower.
They tried to get a kill on this Riser who was super low, but the arrow didn't connect. I mean,
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
But yeah, like you said, I think Dyer knew they did not have map control and they still went for this. Ember's committed to his Maelstrom. Monkey King is still trying to finish Battle Fury. I don't know what they are.
Ember got caught up by the Yule combo once again. If he doesn't have a BKB, he's just gonna get caught up just like this and keep dying, still getting his
And again,
farming item or damage item.
I thought that the idea of picking Ember was to counteract the kind of momentum that Void Spirit would give with the same kind of mobility. I thought he would actually go for an early use, which is what Void Spirit did. I thought that Ember would.
Oh, the Riser's Iron Scepter couriers got killed by the Ion. They actually sniping 2 and 3 more couriers as well, while the Mars got dead in the mid. Oh, nice GG tree. Just a TP. Well, they still didn't have the vision, the high ground vision, so it's still fine. Okay, troll wall out. Finished up is Shaninash, I guess. Oh, actually spotted the MK once again right on the mark to cut the tree over here. Used up his bonus strike. Is he gonna survive? Busy with that, but not gonna be helpful. This guy got a rooted and gonna get solo killed by the carry himself. The carry was carry. Of course, the troll would win.
This is I just feel like the whole point of. Firstly, I don't think the clockwork pick, like K-Dog said before the game started, was. It was the clockwork. It's just not the kind of game for him to have an impact because he's only level 6 now, but all the enemies, almost everyone can deal with him except maybe Troll, who can be guided with Clock. But also, like I said, if you are picking Ember against that kind of lineup, I thought the idea would be to be more mobile, be more active rather than go for a Maelstrom or. Same thing with Monkey King, if the enemy is trying to play aggressively, I don't know, and especially if you did not get the best lane that you wanted, I don't know why he queued up the battlefield. He could have gone for something else,
Anyway, they got the first row Sages onto the Antidote Troll Warlord.
They're gonna siege pretty easily with this troll. They have tanky heroes. Troll's gonna walk up with Aegis and there's nothing they can do to stop them.
Arrow connected onto the Horizon, but still they're hesitating. They still haven't used up the full combo, right? The Moss Arena into Wukon's command, into the hook shot, cogs. They can actually perfectly execute it. Still better than nothing. Okay, then Arrow right on the top of the Riser, but the snowball is there to save him before you get possible DD damage has been already used, but instantly Bites coming up from the Moss as well as the Clockwork, who got caught up by the Ravage there. Herd Lugger casually waiting, still does have a Battle Fury, but still haven't used his Wukon's command. Maybe they're just gonna leave these tracks, Doesn't have a Ravage though. Once again, Arrow right on the mark. But Gais did have the Resonant Pulse, the absorbing damage thingy, so he's not gonna deal a lot of damage onto the Rebukes, God's Rebuke. But Scooby, this guy is gonna die back over here. Wukon's command has been popped up, they're just gonna casually run back and wait till it gets off cooldown.
Yeah, this is at this point there's nothing they can do apart from spamming Sleight of Fist inside base because I think the game was lost at around the 10-minute mark, even though the laning stage was slightly in favor of the Radiant. Dyer still had a chance to make their moves. I don't think they were active enough. They were always the ones who were reacting. They could have been more proactive. At the same time, with Monkey King trying to finish Final Fury, and the Ember was really far behind the Void Spirit. They felt like they needed some farm, but at the same time, you can't really sit back when your enemy is pushing you like this.
Like the early rune control was a thing, I guess. Maybe the Mirana or Clover could have caught. Okay, Amber probably gonna get caught. Hookshot is there on top of the 2 over here with the Pangolin with the blink as well as the rolling thunder combo. Make sure to get a kill on this. Amber Spirit still a dieback onto this Clockwork, but Arrow perfectly connects, but no other follow-up is there. Since they lost the mid-core already. Mid-tracks, casually just gonna fall apart. No one's gonna defend this, I guess. Let's wait for the Ember and try for one more fight. Oh, MK! Top! Rizel! What have you done? This guy has a freaking Blink Dagger and made sure to get a kill on this MK.
Yeah, he's just having fun at this point. They know the game's in the bag. I mean, they knew the game's in the bag around 10 minutes ago, or even more than that. They're just having fun at this point. There's no way. I guess for the sake of
maybe it's probably not given him.
So they want to stay in it, so they're not calling the GG, but they know that it's over.
They didn't even get a chance to do a final fight since the Herd Lucker died before the last act itself. But it's a mega craze for the Radiant team, but can they actually do it? I mean, they can't, but still, is there any magic for actually
at least
spray up on the team? Asta was here, but Rizel. But hookshot, nice arena. This is a combo actually I was talking about, but there is a damage to make sure to get a kill on the Herd Lucker instantly, and the 3 remnant to make sure to kill on 1, but it's not gonna be enough either to get a kill on this tyrant. GG has been called. Cullies, they make sure to get the first game. I mean, they played like they're way out of the league, and make sure to seal their win spot over here. GG.
We saw this in their draft, and they wanted to play fast, and they did. So I think some teams should look at this performance and try to emulate this, because this was a perfect. They executed the draft the way they want.
Yeah, we still have a lot of matches coming up tonight, so stay tuned and keep watching our YouTube channel over here, the Untouched Championship. Until then, see ya. Bye bye, guys. We're in out.
I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
bans has been made. Nyx, OD, and Puck. These are like the new fad, man. The first ban is always either Puck or OD, and maybe they might even ban. Alright, Beastmaster is out.
Dyer's turn to pick. Earthshaker.
Earthshaker first pick. What do you guys think about this, man? Do you think they're gonna try to
Morphling.
combo with Earthshaker and Morphling? Yeah.
I mean, we already witnessed this already.
is banned.
The first game.
Puck is already banned. Maybe they're trying for it because like it's a nightmare to play versus a Puck, right? With Morphling. Okay, it's a Asta. Beastmaster ban is pretty good, man, because like Rasta really struggles with illusions like summons like Beastmaster and Nature Prophet or like any other summons. So maybe they already had a plan to pick Rasta. They might have some pocket threat or something. And this Earthshaker Morphling is pretty scary, man. And then this new meta Earthshaker with the Shard, man.
Dyer's turn to pick.
TP. I think it's a pretty okay
Dead
pick.
Prophet.
TP is pretty nice. Like she can like take care of. She's like she can pressure lane and then she can clear creep wave, and she's quite tanky. So yeah, I think it's fine. Maybe I feel like they might be able to pick Lycan or Bat Rider. Do you think this Bat Rider is a mid?
I mean, I'm not sure whether the DP is going to be mid in the first place, because I've seen a lot of teams play it as position 5 and also casual.
You mean position 5
threes.
DP?
If Kuroki from team,
It is Dire.
a lot of position 5 DP.
Radiant's turn.
Most of the teams
Yeah.
they pick position 5 DPs when they're actually in one game lead in a best of 3 series. Have a game, and it kind of clicks also in a way. Like you just need level 6 in that hero, and once you pop that, and it carry to take the fight against
10 seconds.
Death Prophet, which pops. So it's always good to have a flexible hero to open in the first 2 picks.
I mean, DP doesn't have stun or anything, right? So like if he's gonna be position 5, then they have to pick a 4 that can like survive on his own, you know, like with. So it's a bit like tricky. So they have to be a bit more flexible with the picks right now, because Earthshaker he is like I don't like Earthshaker position 5, you know, unless maybe they do a try, then you know like it might work out. But position 5, so he's gonna definitely, or maybe like I feel like 90% of the time he's just gonna go in off, or maybe it's a roaming.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
It's going to be position 4 Earthshaker.
Yeah, so if
One
DP
of
is there,
those
then
heroes.
and I was anticipating this Lycan pick, you know, and then they definitely banned that Lycan again, because
10
if they have a Lycan and a Rasta, they were gonna like the push is gonna be like really hard, man.
seconds remain.
And so like they banned that Lycan, and I think it's a pretty good ban this game. So Ricky has been banned. Yeah, Ricky ban is I think I like that. But
Kind of hard to catch Ricky Mon. I mean, most of his attacks are out of his tricks of the trade, where he's.
how about the Bloodseeker pick in this game? Because both teams, they're this Dead Prophet and Bad both rely on movement speed, you know, and then if they pick a Bloodseeker, it's gonna like at least control both the heroes, you know. I mean, whichever team picks, I think it's gonna be an advantage because it's gonna silence and then can, you know, like
Seeker does
keep one
seem
hero.
good. Really good
I
against.
feel like it's a good pick, but I still can't figure out what they are planning. But in my take, I feel like if No Name pick Illusion or a Summon hero, I think it would be good for them. Or maybe they need a purge. Maybe like they might pick a Jug. I think Jug is pretty good. Jug is pretty good versus Bat, and even Rasta with a Manta. Maybe PL. No, but PL is banned.
Oracle in the pool.
I don't.
Good
I don't
against
think
Bat.
they have the option to pick an Oracle.
There we go, Oracle
They
got
might.
banned, bro.
Oracle is banned, yes. I mean, Oracle works really well against Bat Rider, and at the same time, if you use your ulti on Death Prophet,
Yeah,
the
that is
heal
true.
from her third spell, Spirit Siphon, it actually gets amplified and it'll really turn out ugly for.
Yes, I agree with you, bro.
5 seconds.
But Oracle ban now, like I think they just realized, oh, Oracle ban. I think it's a must. So I think this is giving me an idea that this Death Prophet is gonna be a mid, maybe.
Some
I'm
kind
still
of
not
a
that
good,
sure about it, but
You can still flex between a mid and an off lane. It's good with the
I think
Earthshaker and-
EZTI, the team EZTI, they are still thinking this Death Prophet is a mid because otherwise, if they think he's position 5, they won't be banning the Oracle.
Radiant's turn to pick.
No, I'm pretty sure
Mostly.
they're just keeping that Death Prophet under mid or an off lane role.
What do you say about this Morphling versus Crobulus mid matchup? Say
I feel
suppose
it's
this.
more like a deny pick. They do not want to give Morphling to no.
Yeah, even I agree with that.
Yeah, and at the same time, you can also be benefited by having Earthshaker team because you don't have to finish Scepter in order to get.
And
you
what
usually-
about this? Yes, this Morphling, he can like he can steal the Fisher and then in late game it's pretty useful, you know. So this is
They're
definitely a
making-
Dead Prophet mid or maybe an off. I think the option is still open, but definitely this Undying is position 5.
10 seconds.
I mean, they're making this Morphling's game really interesting for them. Now he has so many options in order to morph into during fights. An Earthshaker, he can even morph into an Undying and have a own Tombstone. Really be an
Right
issue
now,
for,
but Morphling is the only hero that can hit the tomb.
10
That's true.
seconds
So,
remain. 5
I am
seconds.
not so sure about this Bara pick. Maybe it might be useful, but the way I see it, are they gonna send the Bat Rider and the Spirit Breaker off versus? And I still feel like Team No Name have. Alright, it's a troll.
Oh, Troll's a beautiful pick.
Troll was open.
Morphling.
And
Especially after the new
Troll.
Agnum's change for Troll, where you get that dispel thing when you use your axe. It really removes the stick.
yes,
5 seconds. Dire
Troll is hard to kill, man. Very hard to kill this bat. And then if he gets farm, he's like, man. The thing is,
It is radiant spam.
they have got a lot of control. Though they have a bat, and bat can really put Troll in, out of position, or maybe like if they are fighting around cliff, bat can cliff him, and then they can just kill him from there. So they have to be careful about positioning also. Like say bat is like
Remain.
yes. Apart from that, I think.
5 seconds.
But Bat is really good versus I think Troll because he can just blink in and then catch him and make him use his SS.
And not only that, there's if he's trying to do something like the cliff TC moment, they doesn't really have anything to disability either. Like they have one air checker, but it's the only which if he's even kind of far from this thing happening, this thing is surely gonna happen. That's the only thing, you know.
Yeah,
they actually gonna.
If they fight around, say they fight around top the cliff, you know, near the shop, and then if Bad has SS and then he just uses his SS to cliff him there, he can't TP out, man. Like they have got a, I don't think there is any way he's TPing out, and then he'll just die to flame, you know. Or, and then on top of that, even Morphling can, you know, like steal his miss, you know, Whirling Axis, which is gonna be like. I mean, it's the same thing that's gonna happen to him too. He'll start missing. Yeah, it goes both ways, but it depends on, you know, like how Morphling plays, you know.
Dire must choose. Ember Spirit.
Oh, Ember Spirit. The way I see it right now is like they have to be really careful with this Rasta, you know. Like if they get caught, like if Rasta he hexes, then they don't have like people to like, maybe they have a Fisher and Dead Prophet Silence. Apart from that, I don't see how they're gonna, and maybe Earth Spirit, but I mean if Rasta initiate, it's gonna be they're gonna be put in really bad position, man. Because they have got, I think they have got enough burst to like burst someone down in the hex and shackle duration.
I think it all depends on who actually initiates first in this game. If they let this Dire team to initiate first, the Shaman just gonna cast the most annoying guy in the Radiant team just like that and make sure to ensure the kill. And basically they will just lose the team fight, you know, like the Ember or the Earthshaker himself.
Okay, so this is a Ember mid, and this is Dead Prophet is off, right? Off versus this mid matchup.
Yes.
I actually don't like this Morphling mid pick. I prefer Morphling safe lane because this lineup, like I feel like in this meta usually, you know, like team gets more favored by, you know, like mid heroes that can make rotation with good runes and all, you know, and then secure the side lanes. But in this game, the Smurf, I think probably she's just gonna like farm at mid. But anyways, it depends. I mean, their lineup is like pretty gank heavy lineup. Like Bara can give vision and then into like, and then or maybe Lifestealer can infest. I don't know, but I feel like, yeah, for me, I don't know, I feel like if Ember gets, you know, out of control by like first getting a face boot vessel and then he starts rotating with some good runes, it's gonna really mess up their lineup.
It's just
Alright.
the third day of the tournament, the sound game of tonight. Let's start off with the introduction, I guess. So, looking back to the Radiant team. Team No Name, the MNZ playing on his Troll Warlord, D5 playing on his Ember Spirit, World Favor onto his Dead Prophet, ATP playing on his Earthshaker, and finally KL onto his Undying. Back to the Dire team. What's this team name again? Oh yeah, it's an easy TI, guys. So the Madness playing on his Batrider, the Fearless onto his Lifestealer, Mini or aka Devoid playing on his Spirit Breaker, Osho Panda playing onto his Shadow Shaman, and finally Dorkax onto his Mid Morphling. So guys, so what about the draft? Like, you know, who's oddly favored?
I like the dire. At least for now, I think I like the dire ganking potential more. Maybe like Bara and Shaman, they can like once Shaman get 6, they can like force fight, and then with a smoke Shaman and like this Spirit Breaker, they can like keep making rotations, and then Shaman is a hero that can like provide lot of disable, and so like if a hero is caught alone, then I think with that like they can catch and kill anyone, I guess. But apart from that, like it's not like in Radiant also there was heroes that are like really hard to kill, like Ember, Troll, and this guy, what's his name, TP. She's got a silence, and then if Earthshaker, I think in this game Earthshaker has to like make a lot of contribution, like disrupting the shackle, like every time like somebody gets shackled, he has to like expend his fissure to save his allies. Otherwise, I mean, he has to be the combo breaker, man. If he can do his job, then I think they'll come out on top, because like once if they can't kill this Dead Prophet in their disabled duration, then she's gonna like use her SS silence, and then they can turn the match around. That's the same with even this Ember Spirit. He might TP base and then he can refill and then come back, sort of like that. So yeah, they have to make sure that they can burst them down in their disabled duration. Otherwise, if they survive, the fight is gonna turn around. I mean, that's just my take.
So, Senjin, do you personally like the morphling eggs into, like the morphing into the Spirit Breaker combo? It's been a meme for a while in the Toto WTF. So, it's super funny to watch. So, do you think this might actually happen in this game?
I mean, honestly, I do not know what the combo is. Can you help me out on this?
I mean the double charge thingy, bro. Yeah, it's a double charge thing.
Double charge. Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure on that. I don't think so. This morphling, I don't necessarily see he has to finish Axe in order to gain any of his teammates' abilities this game. Most of his advantages morphs are in the opposite team. He has an Earthshaker to be converted to, or an Undying. Even an occasional Ember Spirit in order to catch long range targets is really good, a slight into chains. So he has a very good game without an Axe, and we know Dark X, it's his signature hero. It's going to be one hell of a game for him.
Yes. I mean, it's an Earthshaker, and it's an enemy Earthshaker against the Morphling which is dealing with. So I don't think like you would just casually walk in and morph into myself. The only time he'll be facing, he'll be fighting against a Morphling. It'd be when he blink daggers and echoes right on his face, I guess.
True, and the addition of Agnem Shard for Earthshaker also allows him to play in the backlines even for. Right, you just need to stay back and use your other spells, and the whole fisher gets stunned another time. So it's pretty much makes the morphs game even more challenging in order for him to get the Earthshaker's morph out.
This Bara and Lifestealer, both of them have an Orb Venom, man.
Stop you.
Yeah, should have had a thing for a while. Starting up with a magic stick, facing up against a Madness Batrider over here. Okay, Madness kinda got slowed. Gonna fight. I mean, not gonna die for now though.
Top, I think is struggling a bit. Mid is just fine. Both of them are just trading CS.
Yeah, I mean the DP's base damage is, it's just so high for the early stage. I mean, it's a freaking mid lane to start with, and if you put it in the offlane, it's just gonna deny every single creep in the lane, you know.
And you know, the way I see it right now, see, Troll is getting like, Troll is farming okay. Troll is farming okay, but like Lifestealer is like struggling. Like I mean, it's not that he's not farming, but like he's a bit struggling to, you know, stay in the lane and like last hit and stuff, because like he's been contested. So I feel like Lifestealer is having a slightly more difficult lane than that Troll. And I feel like this Spirit Breaker, he has a Orb of Venom, and then he hasn't like right click anyone for now, so like it hasn't been.
Okay, charge coming up at the bot lane. Troll doesn't literally have any more mana. That's our stick charge though. Yep, but MNZ probably gonna go down. He has like 6 charges on top of his head. Yep, and they busted.
What? What a pause.
What? And they were unpaused just like.
Continues.
Okay.
I think it was
was the whole.
bit hasty on Troll to pop his stick charges, I guess. He could have
I think
held
it's a
on to
bit
his
difficult.
charges.
Because he already had like four charges on him, you know, when the bat started going and then bar started charging. So like even if he popped it, like I think he would have still died, man. Yeah, he just underestimated, I think. I think he was doing much better than that Lifestealer at top, and then just by dying, yeah, has fallen behind. That's the
Just
problem with bar, man.
showcasing.
He can just charge, and that was pretty unfortunate, but that's how it.
I actually thought that Troll Baller wouldn't have died. He had like 20 stick charges. He popped it. I thought they would at least get a return kill out of it, but madness. Really played some cheeky plays over there. You know, like spin terror the Troll Baller.
And like this bad, like he had like this thing now, what do you call level 2 stick in a palm, and then he had like, by the engagement lasted so long that he was able to, you know, like put around I think 6 or 7 charges on him.
Resolution.
I mean, and he was a bit farther away from his tower. Maybe if he was near his tower and then the tower landed like two, you know, like hits
Okay,
on the bat.
literally.
Did he just
got
cancel
over there
charge?
before. Yeah.
I think he
so.
cancelled the charge.
Yeah,
Maybe because
literally.
he would have, you know, taken hits from the tower. But maybe he might have got the kill on that, what do you call, Undying.
It's a quick run coming up from the world favor. Like we thought the Ember gonna go for the vessel, but it seems to be not the case actually. Okay, mid Earthshaker is there. What? Oh, just the bottle up thingy, I guess. Okay, never mind. That he really just gonna fish her when he was kind of off guard, but it wasn't the case. Mid charge casually, not gonna dive into the tower. It's a first power run timing coming up.
They are contesting for the power. But Morphling doesn't have a bottle. Meanwhile, Ember went for the bottle and then the rune was at bottom. So I think they are okay with that.
Yeah, like the Dark he was expecting a haste rune or a region rune so that he can just run around and hit this D5.
Okay, he doesn't have any stacks on him. Oh no.
Maybe they weren't about to go onto the store, but instead Kale probably gonna go down. He instantly pops up stick charge as well as the sword. Oh my god, the heal is so literally insane. But there is a bash, there is a charge. But Mini, is he gonna go down? He is taking a lot of damage under the tower over here. But MNZ, they kind of passed at that.
See, this troll is die too, man.
Oh
No,
my
I'm
god.
pretty
He
sure
doesn't realize
it
it,
was
but he has got 7 charges of sticking on Nepal on him, man. No. In these
I
kind of
feel the
fights,
pause.
in the,
I think
at
it's more
bottom,
on
they have to
the-
either decide to kill fast and get out, or they can't take an engagement for far too long, man. Now this guy's gonna die too, man.
He has this spin, no? The rotating thingy, but he's still not gonna use it, so probably gonna go down as well, troll warlord. But Kale, is he gonna go down?
Even he has 4 charges.
Kale? No, man, okay, just kind of baiting it.
He has 5 charges, and then he's.
He can actually go for it. Actually, his flame break. So the firefly is actually up. Thought he would go for it.
He could have gone, but he had a bottle, and then he thought, nah, he's just his hard support. I'd rather take both the bounties. But in a way, they traded for like 2 bounties for bounties, and then Bara is charging top on the Earthshaker. And to be fair, Earthshaker is like, at least for now, the one easiest kill, but
Pops up his rage, but Osho, what he's gonna do? He's got fissured over here. This guy is super low. Popped up his egg, but the sword is that to nuke him down. Mini, not gonna do anything for now though. Does have a choice if we want to use it, but fearless, this guy is super low. Got his rage back, so not gonna continue this fight anymore.
see, right now, the Dead Prophet is 2nd highest net worth, man. And she's playing an off who is like farming uncontested, and she's the one who is going for Vessel. This Dead Prophet is gonna become really hard to kill, and then that is gonna be a problem for the dire team, because you know, like Dead Prophet, they love to like play the, you know, like anti combo, like they'll try to like tank everything, you know, like Bara will charge, and then the shaman is gonna shackle, hex, and they are gonna like expend all their skills, and then like she'll survive with like 100 HP, and then she's gonna pop her SS, she'll eat 1 vessel charge, and then they'll start taking towers and killing 2-3 heroes. Man, the way I see it right now, like that prophet.
This bottom might die over here, the mad.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
This is a kill on this thing.
Yeah, surely gonna die.
Sure,
So like I have a doubt. I mean, it's out of curiosity. So like the Ember, we thought he was about to go for the vessel directly by himself, but the DP got earned, probably going for it as well. But I mean, what's his role in this game anyway? This Ember.
I think Ember, he's making he's queuing up this thing, what do you call, Maelstrom, right? I think his role here is like he's trying to play the role of like he's gonna like go in and then kill the squishy supports first, maybe like a shaman, or like he's gonna disrupt that Bara, or like he wants to be that guy, because like they have got 2 cores, right? They have got a Morphling and a Life Stealer, and then like it's gonna become difficult if like Troll has to like do all the heavy lifting, because they've got a Bat Rider who can control his, like if say the Troll is getting out of hand, then you know like Bat is definitely gonna like expend all his skills on him, you know, and then so I think he's trying to do, you know, like a bit of like looking at that they have got a Morphling also, so he's trying to, you know, like do a bit of carrying, so he's going for the right click build. And I like this Maelstrom build rather than this thing, what do you call than the Battle Fury, because like I think versus this lineup, yeah, the magical is better.
I mean, it would be bad if he went for the Battle Fury himself, since they have a troll order already, and they just got exchanged the tier 1 tower at the top and bottom, Braden and Dire equally.
Yes, and
this is the thing which Senjin usually does with his team, you know, the less than 8 minutes mark, let's get this tier 1 tower, guys, the off lane, it's code 3, man.
No,
like
Troll is getting caught again. He has like 3 charges.
Yeah, gotcha. Nice vision though, but it's not gonna be enough. Since this guy doesn't still have a battle, even though he probably stick charge is probably gonna die anyway.
If he had like he needed SS, he needed level 6, man. If he had level 6, maybe he would turn around.
Like then even that guy,
Earthshaker, if he blocked the charge, maybe they would have survived.
Okay, DP pops up his exorcism.
DP,
and they're not gonna do anything about it probably.
To take the town. No, she has a vessel, and then I think she's gonna.
Look at this, the fastest vessel maybe. He literally rushed it, bro.
Yep. She just made it especially for that Morphe.
Okay, nice pressure coming up from the back lines, but Osho is there with the shack up. It's not gonna be enough since this guy is heavily gonna get nuked. World favor is there. I mean, the whole Radiant team is there at the mid. They probably want to take this tower as fast as possible. Even the Lifestealer, even the Bat Rider, everyone is trying to come into this fight. They really want this this mid tower, but Mini, he eventually casually cancels this, the charge. Doesn't really want to go dive into any further.
I like this, man. I like this Crow coming mid, trying to pressure, and then Lifestealer had to come mid, and then now the top lane, like that. I mean, this move by Dead Prophet at mid has like relieved a lot of pressure for this troll, and now he can like focus. The pressure has been lifted from him, so like he's gonna get a bit of breathing room to farm, AFK farm a bit. He already died 3 times, so like yeah, he'll have to catch up. Meanwhile, this Ember Spirit, even he's been farming. I don't think he's the best, but like he's now the second highest net worth. Morphling is still leading, but
I mean, like both their cores actually going for one item. Since the troll would have lost his, the spike thingy, he stopped his Barry Fury and just going for the Maelstrom as well. But the mid now a charge is coming up. Another stack has been used as well. But this guy, is he gonna get nuked by the Dark Axe over here? Oh no, he's not gonna go down any further. But probably just got lagged again and DC'd.
He survived with like 7 HP, man. Did you see that?
Yep, and look at this, bro, near that cliff at the bottom. They're probably gonna kill this DP as well. He actually tried to do that last round into the cliff TC thingy, but not sure like how he escaped.
I feel like you can't say, man. That's DP is DP, but he's gonna get hacked. But I feel like Morphling will need to get a Manta or something, because like if she rushes that DP, she might be like...
Is there a chance this DP might actually survive and actually like, kill both of them, since she has a Fairy Fire, Raindrop and 3 Spirit Siphon charges? The Shackle is still a level 1?
Nah.
Oh, okay, never mind. The nuke damage is so rare.
Too much. And she didn't take even 1 level of silence, at least for now, man.
Yeah, she's been playing super cocky,
Ember Spirit...
doesn't really want it in this lane either.
I was thinking Ember Spirit is gonna play a bit of ganking type, but he is right now he is like being like a bit playing a bit passive and just farming. So I think he wants to like keep pace up with the Morphling, who has been farming. This is a
ganking in a sense, you mean a drum holder?
And Lifestealer, he's gonna finish his armlet. He's 600 gold away. I guess he's gonna make armlet into maybe a Halberd or SNY, but I think I would prefer this game. What do you think? Do you think a Halberd would be good after his armlet, or...
Yeah, the halberd is really good, and I'm not really sure this hero. Okay, before that, mid is kind of super low. World favor. With access system, they can actually deny if they want, but they're not really gonna do it. This is the mid tower we are talking about. Oh yeah, okay.
The thing is, now that the middle tower is gone, they'll be scared to even take the enemy tower mid, because they know that they can TP here and defend it. Meanwhile, like they can farm the river, and then they'll be scared to come here because the tower is gone. And so if they have to TP, they have to TP to tier 2.
So yeah, we were talking about the lifestealer build, like the omelet, and maybe you can go for a halberd, and after then the desolator or even a basher would do the trick. This DP is kind of quite tanky. If you want to go for the desolator, he can just go for it. And the usual basher, the RTC basher. Yeah. Okay, the first smoke of the game coming up. For favor,
I feel like instead of Halberd also, if he straight away go like armlet into Deso also, I think it's okay. Like if he can infest that that Spirit Breaker into like say Rasta Shackle, he's gonna kill anyone in that armlet Deso duration.
Okay, this is really gonna be in a word position. Actually, MSC getting got up by himself, but Shackle is a nice bishop block and an echo on top of the two. He's gonna connect onto the Madness as well. The aftershock is there. 2-man goes down for the. It's an easy TI guys over here. Madness, easy gonna escape. The throw is there from the MNC axe throw.
Yes, that's
yeah, of course. He's probably gonna dive over here. Yeah.
That echo, man. And he just walked in, you know, he doesn't even have a dagger.
Yeah.
But that echo, man, changed the whole game, man. That fight over there. I think they just got a bit cocky because like they're getting a kill every time Bara was charging. Meanwhile, Lifestealer, he has been farming. He's like just, you know, like a bit lightly pressuring at bottom. And Ember finished his Maelstrom and then he is coming to address the push.
And not only that, Doc Alex finished up his fastest e-bid ever. I mean, like for his timer, he used to finish it by 15 minutes, but okay, 14:30 would do the trick. They might do a smoke play right now. Diet him, yeah. E-blade is up, some clarity is there.
I think they're gonna smoke now and then use his EB for the first time. Yep.
Sure thing.
They're going for it, and then they might go for Ember because he's farming okay. Troll,
yeah.
He was like,
I mean, like they can.
But like he's Troll, like his net worth is really close to that.
Okay. He actually know this. I mean, actually, it's really okay. I mean, he might have expected this smoke play coming up really here. So it's a position 5 we are talking about. So it's just fine. He did his job. So yeah.
They are actually more than okay with that, man, Radiant, because I feel like they were, you know, anticipating what do you call this, a gang, and then it's a position 5. They're fine with it, man. And
yeah, I mean, this guy, like, yeah, I know, like, something's, I'm just gonna casually ward up here and, like, yeah, if, like, die doing that so as well. Dark X spiking.
Man, this game, how many times have we paused it already, man? I think like 4 or 5 times, right?
Yeah, but I had seen this guy is actually having some internet issues. I was checking the status also, yeah.
He needs a Manta or a BKB fast, man. Because now, like, even Earthshaker is gonna get his dagger pretty soon, you know, he's like maybe 500 gold away. And then Crow,
yeah.
I think, I don't know, her farm has been slowed a lot, man. I feel like that she has died only once, but like she was like one time she was like second highest net worth, and now she has like fallen to like 6 or 7. Oh man.
What are you talking about? The DP?
Yeah, the DP.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not like she died a lot of time.
I mean, like, he basically focused everything onto the morphling. So he literally, you know, I mean the offering has the spike where, wait, what? Okay. Kiriak, can you do that?
By the way, Troll is highest net worth now. Even after dying 3 times, man. Because of that engagement and top.
I mean, he did the right thing where, you know, he picked up his mace time instead of the Battle Fury, like, so yeah.
I like that, man. If you die like 3 or 4 times, maybe just go Maelstrom, because like it's easier to make and then it still gives you. And versus this lineup, I think it's pretty good, man. Morphling, like, magical is pretty good versus him.
E-Blade, Attribute, Attribute Strike not gonna be enough though, but that is the alliance to make sure to connect onto the CATB. He does have an Echo in the less than 2 seconds, but he's probably not gonna use it. I actually used it. Fisher is there as well. D5 used up his 2 remnant inside this war here by Madness. Morphling, everyone gone down. The Bara charge is there, but it's not gonna be enough either. Since they popped up his Exorcism as well, but D5 does he have mana for the next Searing Chains to connect onto this mini? No, actually, just kinda finger on the other place, but the Wolfover is there to get a triple kill, chasing down the Shaman over here.
patience, man. He held on to his echo, man. He didn't echo until like that Morphling was right under his nose.
Like his echo was in CD, bro. Like 3 seconds CD. So as soon as he got it back, he just literally,
Man, but he walked in. He was anticipating that my timer is gonna be off.
D5 doesn't have a lot of mana to use this remnant if we want to do so, but D5 still have a DD if you want to use it, but it's gone over now. This guy just gonna die. Yep, and Osho would steal
just
kill.
now at top while they were killing Ember Spirit, that Bara messed up.
Mid, well favored. Just now he got his triple kill and he just gave it to Morphling already.
That Bara, while they were killing that Ember, he started channeling his TP. Did you see that?
I mean, like, they were super relaxed after that one team fight which they won, and instantly they grabbed that network all by themselves, dire team.
They are still doing pretty okay, man. Both of team, the network is like defense is only 1k. So, but
the live still finished up a Maelstrom. What do you think about this?
I think I would prefer Deso maybe. I was thinking
right.
This combo, I think for this combo, Bara into this thing, what do you call it? Deso, I like it Deso much more, man.
Instant TP is coming up from the Radiant team at the bottom. Even D5 is there, but is he gonna die? Yeah, doesn't have a race since he already used it on the ear check guy. 3 remnants to make sure to get a kill on his core. Yeah, like really, it's a lifestealer. Why not use it up everything?
That was so not worth it. Killing a support for trading both their lives, and now lifestealer is gonna be way more behind. Meanwhile, Troll has been farming. He had a bad lane, not exactly a bad lane, but like a few mistakes. But like now he is like leading, and then maybe.
Okay, Troll Warlord, kinda in a weird position over here, but he really need to wait for his Dark Axe. Part of his battle lines already, so he's probably gonna wait for a while. Man has used up his lasso. E-Blade has to make up with the blink. Echo on top of the Morphling as well as the Bat Rider. It's a double kill on the ATP. Really well played, and well played by this guy. Oh my god. Nice reveal. And even the Bara would go down as well.
Their backup is really good, man. That Earthshaker is really on point, man. He has been safe, like even at mid he was responsible for saving that troll at top like twice now. Now Roche is open, and then they might get a smoke and go Roche also soon. He's queuing up a BKB and
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But for now, what I realized is like Radiant, they've been like playing together, like every time there's a fight going on, they'll all come together. But Dire, they haven't been doing that. Like they are like taking a fight with 2 man, 3 man.
He revealed up his use now. Ember trying to get a kill on the Shaman over at the bottom. Eventually gonna die. Okay, that's a weird position Osho was doing out there. Maybe he thought like, I'm the mage Shaman. Oh, I'm just gonna take this tower myself, man. Oh yeah, let's do it. But never mind. I'm gonna die over here. Okay, once again at the top. Okay, I mean, nothing's gonna happen for now. D5 TP, so.
Oh man, this troll, he is 10k net worth now. Morphling is still doing okay. Morphling is making an axe, man. He's going for that meme build. The thing is, Morphling has got a lot of bursts, but he's not making see, they are like that. Earthshaker is playing good. He's like he's gonna make sure that he's gonna be the combo breaker, man. I don't think Morphling will be able to do anything much, without a BKB, because that Earthshaker and then
at the bottom 3 months more coming out from the Dire team, instantly going on top of this Wolf, trying to burst him as full as possible before any counter spell comes up from the Earthshaker, but his Echo is still on CD, and this guy probably gonna get caught as well by the E-Bed. Adaptive strike combo is set to make sure to ensure this kill onto this Undying. Two-man Vayne down. They can get this tier 2 tower right now, I guess, Dire team. Yep, that's a snake. Also the cliff.
Okay, so Lifestealer is queuing up a halberd now.
For enemies. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Troll Warlord finished up with Sanj and Yasha. Actually, Many just gonna. I don't know this Troll Warlord for now, but the madness is there. Actually, not gonna go for him anymore either. I mean, they don't have the vision actually.
They are moving mid. I think they'll
Okay,
fight it.
LS infested on top of the void, charging towards the Mammoth, but there is a ghost one lead on one target. It's a morphing, but why not? It's a freaking core we are talking about there. But yeah, let's do it. And just like that, he went down for the next 50 seconds. Oh, this guy got silenced as well. Bora at the backline got terminated by the D5 as well. And even the lights have gone down. This would be a free roar for the Riot team, man.
Bro, Mr. Berlin, do you know who is the MVP of that fight?
Who it is?
It's this
I mean,
Observer Ward,
it's your
man.
right?
No, it's
What?
Observer Ward,
Why?
man.
you mean this
That
Observer?
Observer Ward, man, won them that fight, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that Observer Ward, man. They didn't.
I mean, like, I was telling this to this engine, like, this Yashika not gonna even reveal himself once he gets his blink dagger, but when he reveals himself, it's just when he echoes right on the face of the morphling, you know, and he's been doing this thing ever since he got his blink dagger. Like,
that
like
Morph was like ready to, you know, like burst him. So like he's like roaming around in 800, 900 HP, man. Come on, I mean, of course he's gonna die. And
I mean, he has an
E-blade.
E-blade.
Of that Earthshaker.
But still it's an E-blade, dude. I mean, that's how we should do it. But still, that ward, I mean, just like I said, that ward, it really did the trick.
Yeah, that Morphling, I don't know. I feel like he really needs a BKB, man. BKB Manta, you know. I mean, this X can wait, man. They can do that, you know, the mid build, like after a while when they started getting. But I guess they want to really do, you know, maybe like once he gets his X, they might be able to turn it around with like double charge and stuff like that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ego is not up yet, but the Fisher is there with a smoke play coming up from the MSG as with the ATB. He has the Aghanim shot, so make sure they get a kill on this battered over here. Madness. Oh my god, this thing is huge.
Earthshaker with shard, huh? Earthshaker with shard, man.
Yep.
That bad couldn't move, man. He couldn't move. He couldn't use any of. He just died, man. Just standing there, man. Shocked.
Dire's courier has been killed.
They smoked this.
Is under attack.
Just two
Yeah,
of them.
instant smoke coming up from the one day, but it's a only 2-man smoke one thing which they did already. Is the echo up? Yeah, the echo is actually up. They literally on backside of their one base, the 2-man echo come, but this time he managed to pop up his strength. Morphling not gonna die right now, but is he gonna get captured? Yeah, the Yule is there from the D5 Lifestealer. He's trying to run up away. Dark X popped up his E-bit onto himself, but the World Faber silenced him. And the vessel is there to make sure I get a kill on this. Like once again, the 2 cores died, like, you know, without anything for the exchange.
They were just 2 men, but like they were not like, I don't think they were sick because that Earthshaker went for the Morphling and Speedbreaker. Meanwhile, Troll went for the Lifestealer, but somehow it still worked out.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They're just 2 men, man, and they're not even scared. They just came from behind and they just, I don't know.
I mean, it's the second time they did like the 2 months smoke, like, yeah, we can do this all by ourselves. Let's do this, and they just did it actually. But
maybe they would,
didn't get anything
they would
in
have.
return.
I don't know. I think they would have fought if like that Lifestealer has his halberd, but he's still like how much goal away? I think he's still 500 goal away. Oh man, but it's not looking good for that right now. But I feel like this game comes, you know, like depends mostly on who initiates first, man. Like if Earthshaker initiates like this all the time, they're definitely gonna win because like in that burst they're gonna kill like 2-3 heroes, and then you know like they're gonna be like they're gonna get outnumbered. But let's say you know like they catch them before they initiate, then yeah, they can turn the game pretty fast because they've got a Rasta. Like in one push, they can like peg out one side, you know.
They'll pop up the glyph for the tier 2 tower, but they're actually not gonna go and defend this. I'm not sure like why they would even bother to use it. But still, if they want to go for it, they can actually go for the racks. You know, like they still have the ages, but might expire by any time. Can't see the timer.
It's more she was doing
Echoes up.
but because of this.
Oh, Bat Rider, what have you done? You just literally TP'd in front of them when they disappeared for a while. So he's probably gonna die. Madness. Possibly battle charge. Diamond is there. If I make sure to get the kill. And Morphling finish up his Agnem Scepter. So this is the spike we are waiting for, but what he's gonna actually do with this? Since World Favor bottom is level to Exorcism, they're probably gonna go for the Megas at the mid. Tier 3 are not gonna hold anymore long. Washer already used up his Serpent. Yep, the tier 3 is down. The tier 4 is no more invulnerable. Trying to do as much as possible, fearless. At the mid, trying to cut the waves as much as possible. Possible DD5. Oh, at the right time. Literally at the right time, the Aegis has been expired. But Dark Hex, he instantly popped up into strength mode over here. But this guy got Hex. DP doesn't have any more exorcism. Probably is used right at the right time. He got his exorcism. He's back into him. But he stole wall out, got lasso. But then he got some. Oh no, the freaking fault. Literally everyone got posted on. What a play by this freaking team no name. That would boast 1 million computers out the world, I guess.
My goodness, that Archika waiting so patiently, you know, like if he shot 3 times, just waiting, you know, I'm like, oh, this Archika is gonna jump in anytime. He's like, no, wait. 5 man. Damn, I think they're gonna tap out now.
I mean, like, come on, man, even I can't take this anymore.
I'm gonna
like, what a guy this ATP, oh my god.
MVP man, this Archika. MVP Archika. Are they doing like, is this friendly banter? Are they friends or what? They're trash talking each other or what?
Yeah, I mean, they
I
usually,
guess they are
you know, fight in the solo, yeah, so yeah.
They don't know each other. But
The bottom ranks would go down as well. They probably gonna wait and play for the one more fight. Not gonna tap out yet. It's an easy TI guys team. I mean, the finished up is IO's Scotty already.
But what do you say about this Morphling eggs, huh? She took so long to farm that egg and right now it hasn't been useful. I feel like going mid. See, like I said, like at mid, like you gotta play like heroes that can like
Bro, like they did they did a couple of smoke ganks, but you just knew what happened, right? Like they literally got counter initiated by this freaking Earthshaker, man. This guy is something else. I mean, this guy is kinda solo carrying their team. Okay, one more. Here we go for the mid build. D-Void as well as the Darkest with the double charge thingy over here. Like, let's get this guy already out of the game. ATP gone down. KL is there with the Glimmer K, but he's probably eventually gonna go down. As but the MNC from the backlines, trying to get on top of the fearless. Does have a reach for to use it. Make sure to use it right now. D5 with the remnant inside over here. Darkest got caught up by the stand as well. The silence warrior. Yeah, he would make sure to go down as well. Manus Pompous is BKB trying to go onto the backline. D5 possibly BK as well. And they make sure to get a kill on the side. So this is probably gonna be the game if they want to call it. And the Shaman got killed by the World Favor as well at the backlines. I mean, this is the right time to call the
GG. The Dire Man. Oof. They expended everything to kill 2 support and then Archika buys back. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
this is such a perfect
ATP has unlocked twice. Okay, the GG has been called. The team no name. Thanks to the help of the one-man shaker who got this game all by himself, literally. steal their first win of the tournament. I think that's probably the game for the tonight. So until then, see ya guys. Bye bye.
He was doing so far so good, man, but then that was a mistake.
Will always rot the dead.
Oh,
Of a brash of
Bad Rider is dominating one. Yeah, exactly what I feared, man. Like, the matchup at mid versus Bad Rider, the bad thing about matching up with Bad Rider is, mid is, it's not that far, man. The towers are nearby, but it depends about the turn rate, man. And the skill build of Bad Rider is so, with the stick in your palm, the turn rate is so, like, look at that turn rate. It's gonna be, like, really difficult for movement, man. But yeah. That I agree with you on that. Like Juggernaut is he's doing so far so good, man. I expected a like total dominance from the Beastmaster as a Beastmaster player, but he's so far he's like quite ahead, like controlling the lane quite well now.
should look to their bottom.
Yeah, yeah. Coming to the lane, I thought the Beastmaster had a better laning. It's gonna like completely demolish the Juggernaut, but that's not the case. I think you're gonna see some action at bottom. Like Beastmaster is ready to pump out his SS. I think Juggernaut might be dead, and he is dead, man. I think he's dead. Or even at mid, somebody died. Lina died at mid, and I think Juggernaut's gonna die at bottom. So I didn't get. Yeah, I think that was a sort of heads up play from the Gais side, man. Like, to secure that kill now, what they did is Beastmaster like preemptively put a hawk behind the tower, right? And like brought up their heroes because more in number, and now there you go, man. Like right now, I think PL is like supposed to avoid Axe though. Like Axe is gonna have an easy farm if he's solo against PL. I think that's yeah, I think that was he should have maybe focused a tower and then TP. I agree with you. That was a.
Structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is in danger.
Reno got a good neutral item too, man. What about the neutral? Oh, they're all tipping top, man. They want to address this foot. Look at that. Dude, look at the damage from the Beastmaster. Single-handedly he destroyed that disruptor, and now he's looking on to Lina. I think if the slow connects from the bow, he's gonna be dead. Somebody else is gonna.
Toil and trouble takes
Double kill on Beastmaster.
take that as tribute.
I think Batrider is going to go for more crazy kills. I thought Batrider is going to die for that Lina. The tier 2s, man. For that, man. Like, he's trying to get that kill, and then Lina got scared. This is...
Top tower is in danger.
Yeah, I don't agree with that matchup.
Structures are fortified.
I don't think, man, like, in the lane against Beastmaster, you need armor, man, and that armor is gonna get from that face boots, man. And like, face boot is so good to run. Anyways. Kill. The Gais side is already like 6 behind though. Only slash on Batrider. Sadly, he doesn't have the playthrough to follow up though. Oh shit, Batrider is gonna survive. Instead, he's gonna get a kill, man. Like, I think it's. This is completely backfiring hardcore, man. Beastmaster is online right now, man. He didn't have a he didn't play aggressive at the laning phase. I think we might have been a bit too hard on his case, but now with his movements, he's been on point, man. Like, he took the top tower, and with his necrobooks, he's like invading their triangle. Man, where's Juggernaut supposed to farm though with this? Okay, that was a wrong call by Axe. And I think he's gonna be run down, and he's... He just got juked, man. He just got juked, huh? It's so hard to deal with PL, man, especially if it's a good PL, man. PL is one of those heroes, man. So many evasive skills, and on top of it, he gets items which helps him out to escape more, man. Dude, Juggernaut is being hunted top. Oh, and he's dead. Juggernaut just got run down by a boar, bro. Beastmaster, solo kill by Beastmaster. Too much aggression, bro. I was hoping this, like, I predicted like this pressure would be at minute 15, but it's at minute 12, man. Like, they're diving T3s, man, at minute 12, like. But Axe just got us. They are getting more kills though. They are getting more kills, bro. That Beastmaster is strong. Do you think the Axe might die too, man? Just getting back.
is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant should look to their middle tower.
He's having a really hard time, man. I think they needed more mobility mid laner, man. Who has more mobility now? Like, even if it's just for... Like, right now, they're all playing is like... They're playing anti... How do I put it? They're addressing the aggression, man. It's not them initiating. It's supposed to be them initiating. Reactive, yeah, exactly, man. They need a blink dagger on Axe, but it's gonna be... He's opting for a
Radiant should
Vanguard. I don't agree. I don't think Vanguard is the way to go right now, man. They need a naked blink dagger. They need it really badly, man. They need somebody to open, man.
tower is in danger.
The Axe call setup.
Dyer's bottom tower is in danger. Radiant's top tower is in danger.
Axe just got destroyed, melted by the summon. Like, Juggernaut is close to his battle tree though. Oh, damn, that stun from Nyx on point, man. He landed his stun as soon as the blade fury ended. Perfect timing, bro. Okay, the combos are being... Yep. That is true, but like their combos are being all bad, man. Like they're supposed to SOD with Earth Spirit and Disruptor, let the Earth Spirit open and then follow up stuns. But I think it's because of the they're not ready for the aggression from them, man. Like
The Radiant scan.
Like right now what's happening is one support goes to help the other guy in the lane and simultaneously there's a gang happening on the opposite lane, man. So like with the Bad Rider boots of travel and just Beastmaster, Beastmaster is like constantly just invading the triangle and like constant gangs, bro. And like I think Juggernaut is dead again though. Beastmaster has his roar. He committed his roar though. He committed his roar on Earth Spirit. Like 5:23 at 16 minutes. This is a complete destruction from. Like look at it. They're running at them like no tomorrow, man. At minute 16 there was 16k net worth advantage, bro. Like 1 minute they're having 1k advantage, bro. Like look at that net worth advantage, bro. But it's fine though. Raiden might be looking to call GG soon though.
I don't think they can fight anymore. Axe has a blink, but they don't have enough damage to, like, even if he gets a call, they don't have a hero that can completely... It's not like a Sven, they have a Sven with call strength or something that would actually just kill the heroes immediately. It takes a lot to bring them down, even with a good call.
Like, honest, I think these games, especially Captain's Mode games, 80% of the games decide on the draft phase. It's all about mind games, right? Like, the Dire side matchup was like, maybe Raiden side should have been away, man. Of where, like, as soon as they saw Beastmaster, they should have prioritized on banning fast-paced heroes. Like, Bad Rider was the last pick, right? They should have prioritized on banning Bad Rider now.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. And the thing is, it just, and again, like I said, they don't have the same kind of pace and mobility that the Dire do. Picking this Lina means they don't have any to get onto the portal.
It's quite stable. Like, Lina has to be the one follow-up stun.
Definitely.
Like, for him to initiate, he needs to do that use combo, and that's gonna take a shitload of time, man. If they had supposed, like, they needed Ember, but Ember got banned. Even Void Spirit would have been good. But
yeah, exactly. I think Void Spirit would have been okay.
Radiant's
Yeah, definitely. And I still don't understand. I mean, they also picked Lina into a Nyx assassin and a Bat Rider. It just didn't make sense to me. Especially because of like you said, 3 sticky Nepalm and Lina can't walk. If you have a Void Spirit, you can always just run away with your spells.
Yeah, another thing is like the team Overpowered is quite well experienced and like quite individually skilled, man. So it's no wonder like they're stomping so hard. But the good thing is like since it's a league system, CPD are gonna get chances, man. It's not like they're gonna knock down at them round 1, man. So
Oh, definitely. I think it's
more experience and more.
They probably knew that they would be losing this game in terms of skill.
Skills, yeah. So like suppose
And this is just a learning experience. Okay, wow.
Overpowered next time, they're gonna be well prepared for the draft. Like, at least with draft, they can have a better chance.
Definitely.
Oh, that dive.
Look at this PL. He's at 63 HP and chasing the disruptor, and now he will respawn. They're just owning at this point. I don't think.
19. Yeah, with a 14 wide though.
This is again like you said. I think the lower level teams. I mean, with all due respect, this is a learning experience for them on how to play fast and on how to draft to your strengths.
Like you don't come into this tournament meeting like the top players thinking you're gonna win, bro. It's just more like how you can get better, man.
Definitely. Yeah, I completely agree. So for them, see the reason they know they've lost this game, but they're not called GG because they still think they can take one good fight, and I appreciate and I respect that.
Yeah, that's exactly, man. It's not like what they can do better in the next game because right now they got outmatched, but maybe next opponents they might be able to learn something from this. Maybe do better in draft and like work on their laning phase a bit more.
And even the draft.
The laning phase from Lina till minute 10 was quite good, man. Sorry, minute 6. The like insta TP from Earth Spirit paid for the aggression from like Bad Rider died, but then the later stages of the game, Earth Spirit didn't have a good rotations, man. The impact was a bit low.
It was always reacting and TPing rather than going themselves.
For them to have like a
and also for
this game, they needed more active play from Earth Spirit, man. Since Lina was being quite, he was like playing too defensive, man. So it should have been Earth Spirit making plays, man.
Yeah, and for Lina, I would say, I mean, she should be focusing a little bit more on farming. If you look at her last account, you know, you need to have those numbers. You need to be hitting crates a little bit more if you're a mid laner, and she does not have that. And I actually thought that Juggernaut had a better laning stage than he would, you know. Juggernaut was the only slash, PL tanks the entirety of it. Axe with the late call, not bad, gets the kill on the next. So some
feeding ground, man. They're just dying T4s just to get, like, just to submit them to PG, man. But it's not happening from the Radiant side now. They want to play, man.
Yeah, I love that. I think
like Juggernaut, I expected him to have a hard time, but he was doing so far so good, man, till minute 10, right?
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't expecting Juggernaut to be that comfortable
good farm
in the bottom lane because I thought he would be completely overpowered by the Beast Monster.
Yeah.
And
this was like, I don't even know how to put it, man. Like dude, the goal net worth advantage is too much, man.
Yeah. So like, you're still not calling the GG.
Still not calling. And finally, the GG has been called, man. Rampage.
Another Rampage. This. No, there's been a Rampage already in the previous game. Yeah.
This Rampage would have been good if it was outside the fountain, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. They're still going to be putting it on YouTube, I think. So Overpowered have taken the game. We will see them play. We'll be having more games tomorrow, so please tune in. I mean, okay, I don't think it's being streamed, but congratulations to
also Poison Nova. He's not really going to get out of there. Now Tusk is still such a high, HP. Invoker has come in. I don't think Invoker is going to survive. One Dust is popped and Walrus to end his life.
He just reached level 6, he punched him, he's level 7 immediately. The Invoker kill gave him a lot of XP.
It's always like great killing, the mid lane heroes. Like as a support, I think that's one of the best, things to happen to you. You get a lot of solo XP. General supports a start for EXP. Now this Tusk is also going for a Solar Crest. He's finished his Medallion of Courage now. There is a stack and Ursa I think is like waiting to watch if somebody is going to walk high ground. There is an observer ward there. This Savio thought about it for a second and decided no, it's not the time.
He's waiting for the Battle Fury. He got his Fury and he got a stack in like 3 seconds.
Oh, they will go for the Oracles. The Courier is dead. But that Invoker dies. I mean, that's not really what you would want from your mid, probably. So, things are looking kinda grim. So, this patch, no, they've dewarded at least their part of the jungle. They see. Is there an Orchid on Mercurial? There is an Orchid on Mercurial. If he sees Leonid is on max HP right now. He is on max HP right now. So, and he's hiding. I mean, do they have their Ravage on tight? They do have their Ravage on tight. He does not even have boots, but at least like he's finished with a soul ring. I think if they go on a smoke and burst one person, I think that will be like very good. They are going for it, I feel. I don't really know how successful it would be. Venom is TPing out from the bottom lane to the top lane. He's made his point in the bottom lane. He's won the lane and is now going out.
He's just doing what he's supposed to do. Spread toxicity.
Yeah, I feel like, Venom, once you get the bottom tower, right, then give me 1 second. So they just like the initiation by the Tusker is done. Tusker runs out of mana, but Orchid by Mercurial. Oh, the ball lightning does not really save, but there is no damage coming in when there is Ravage. Also, the big bad bear is coming in. He has a Battle Fury. He can hit everybody at the same time now. There is no Ravage. 2 more hits, and I think Silenter dies. That's a nice hook. There's an ultimate coming in from the Ursa. He has 26 charges as well, so there is no way he's going to die. They might even dive them at this point. There's an Orchid coming on top of this Morphling, and Morphling is also not surviving. 5 imposters are dead.
I mean, that's the reason you don't pick Pudge in a pro game, because once the enemy team has higher net worth than you, your hooks are gonna kill you. You land a hook, you're gonna get killed.
I mean, that probably is not really the target that he would have wanted to go. So if he went on the Oracle, that would be great. Or if he just stayed back and tried to, you know, get his own core out, that also would be. Instead, he goes for Asta, who had an enrage as well as 26 charges, and with the Ravage.
To commit the Ravage, he was forced into committing the Ravage. The moment Tide commits his Ravage, they should have just got back and tried farming some elsewhere in the map.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is their only chance to fight. Don't you think? Like, is there any other time in which this team is going to fight apart from when they have Ravaged?
Stupendous.
I mean, you're right, but that was a defensive Ravage, wasn't it? It was a defensive Ravage. You smoke your Ravage, you can fight them, but that was just to save. The Invoker was dead. Tide just used it so that the Morphlings can get back, but Morphling stayed and died.
So there's already like 16k lead 15 minutes into the game. I don't really know how do we salvage this at this point. There are 5 people around a single camp and they are sharing the experience from that single camp. Morphling, he goes for a power threat. There's a Phase Trinket coming in. That's a decent neutral item. Oracle. The position 5 Oracle has completed. Oh, there's a hook coming on top of the Tusker. This Tusker is definitely going to die. Waveform finishes him. The Oracle has an Ether Lens 15 minutes into the game. And they are placing such aggressive bots. Like, Morphling is now. Oh, there is no way surviving that. The hook was 2 seconds in as soon as he got initiated, but by then Morphling's dead body was left behind.
Morphling actually anticipated that and he shifted his strength, but still the vessel didn't let him.
Yeah, I mean, the vessel is between a Veno and a vessel. You know, you can't really rely on your strength morph to, you know, outplay or at least survive. This Ursa is probably the highest in net worth. So if we wanna move to the net worth chat, the Ursa is more than twice that of Morphling. The Invoker is 60% of that of Storm. And of all the things, Oracle is the 4th highest net worth.
True, it's so sad when support has more net worth than your cores. I mean, Oracle is higher than all their cores. Morphling, Invoker, and the Tide.
Yeah, like the only one who's lower is a Tusk. There's a hook on top of an Oracle and then they kill him. It's a mega kill streak going in and they're now trying to initiate, like, you know, aggressively. Thulsa is not there. I think this would still be a decent fight. They do have a Ravage. They don't have mana for it. They use a Ravage for this one.
They use the Ravage for the hook. He ravaged into a hook.
Okay. I think you know, that's a decent kill, a mega kill, you know, coming in from somebody who has like higher net worth than your core, right? I think that's always fine. The 5 members of 5 imposters are moving together as 5 people. Their experience is like way less, I feel, compared to what the Dire is getting right now. Ursa is already in Roach. They have like a medallion in there. 2 dusts on Tusker, so this Invoker is never escaping. And with 4 or 5 more shots, this Ursa should have. There's a Sunstrike coming in. Oh, that Sunstrike would have gotten in the Roshan kill, but instead it did not. It was pretty close, but you know, now they have to be even more defensive.
Ursa's almost completed his Abyssal. That's really scary. He's like 300, 400 gold away from his Abyssal. At 18 minutes.
This Ursa has unreal amount of farm, and the team silence is a very good team, I feel. And then with an Aegis on top of you and you having an Abyssal Blade, I don't see how they would not reach the high ground by, like, you know, in 3-4 minutes. In 3-4 minutes, because there's an Oracle behind you, and you have an Enrage, and you have an Aegis. Think anything that 5 imposters, so you know, that hook would have quite probably killed 5 members of Team Imposters, and it's a lucky thing that he did not connect it.
The sad truth, Skull. The sad truth. He hooked him, he's dead.
It's not about like, you know, him being dead. I feel if that Ursa turned, he would have killed all 5 and gotten a rampage there. He's that far ahead. Like, to be honest, if we had the net worth, right? If we had the net worth of all the people, other than, let's say, Invoker. So it's Morphling plus Tide plus Grim plus Fudge is still lower than Ursa. So
That's so scary.
You know, he's
so scary even to listen.
He's core. So you know that guy would quite probably turn and kill all 5 of them at this point. Are they not going?
Team Silence, I don't know. They aren't happy about their loss in the last game, so they're like taking it seriously. They're not gonna throw. They're taking it slow. They want the win really bad.
Is this even throw? Oh, there's a hook coming in. That's a quite good hook on the Venomancer. I think that's still good because, you know, if this Veno dies, the pushing potential of the other team goes like quite down a bit. Is that a snowball save? Oh, he does not even die. That's a great snowball save coming out of this Tusk and Oracle, the 2 supports. The Sunstrike just to scout, but you know, now they don't really have much. Like even the hook. Okay, now that the Oracle ult is down, I think now is when the Pudge can show some, you know, some moves. Try to hook somebody, try to kill them. Oh yeah, that is a decent hook. He's under a T4 tower. Do you think that is going to kill? I don't really know. That's a Ravage connected on like 3 people. The mana is being burnt from like most of the people. Tusker has no mana. This Ursa is quite probably going to jump out, and they might even not stop. There is no Ravage. There is no Ravage. So they're going for the Morphling. Hook comes in, hook misses on the Morphling. There is a Spirit Vessel, and that is the end of Morphling. For 30 seconds. He does have a buyback, but his buyback I don't think would change anything in this game. Oh, Vortex coming in top of the Invoker. There is, you know, a dual ulti coming on from the Grimstroke. There is Abyssal Blade coming on top of a Pudge, and Pudge is also dead. Are they going to die Fountain 21 minutes into the game? They don't really have to because everybody else is dead outside the Fountain.
That Ursa is looking pretty scary right now. That's no stopping this Ursa.
Yeah, there is no stopping the Ursa. If he decides at this point I'm going to die Fountain, like, you know, I don't even think he's going to die with an Enrage. Yeah, that is not enough damage that even the Fountain can put at this point. This might be a GG at any second. And Ursa is like, now I think Ursa is like higher than the entire team of Radiant combined. Oh, that's a hook. Unfortunately, that hook misses. Or fortunately for them, I guess. But disarming the Ursa, yeah, this bear is not really happy about it. Are they really backing off? Oh, they're showing. That is some respect towards the opposition, I'd say.
They just don't want to throw their lead in. They're taking it seriously, the other team.
Which is good to see from, you know, players. Players taking games seriously is always like, you know, a great thing. Did we miss a 3-2-2? You think?
I don't think
3-2-5 now? Did we not miss it? Okay. Oh, Ursa get hooked. Enrage is over. I think he dies once here. But there's an Oracle behind him who has his ultimate, and
Aegis expired.
The Aegis expired. Yeah. Is that really a reason for you to stop pushing? But this Tide has this Ravage though. Oh, they are going for the Veno. Veno just pops the Guardian creates, it barely tickles, and Invoker doesn't really have mana, and the Storm just goes for him, and he is dead. Leonite uses his waveform. He's probably going to die here. There's no way he's surviving. Tide Hunter has a Ravage, but is that even going to change anything? It's a double gush, but no. The hook does not really have the amount of rage that he expected, and Neruda calls a GG. That's a defeat Ravage coming out of the Tide.
Sad game, Skull.
unfortunate that this happened, but Team Silence would get some confidence back after their first defeat from the Spectre, and they'd like to move further. And 5 Imposters would like to probably evaluate the way they're playing, or like have more fun, whichever they prefer.
MVP Venomancer, I guess.
Yeah, I feel it's Tusker.